this guy has Trump derangement.
Oh, there it is.
He needs to
TDS.
be a politician.
Is an email that was sent by the victim's lawyers to the DOJ, a list of names not to release. What did the DOJ do with this email? They released this email in the document production. Literally the worst thing you could do to the survivors, you did. And they're getting phone calls. A lot of these people didn't want to be known.
Yep.
And we know you touched the document because you redacted one name. And you redacted the lawyer's name, but you left the survivor.
Yeah, exactly. If you look right there, they redacted one name, but they left all the others out, and then they released it. And I 100% believe they did that on purpose.
That was in the title, the victims' survivors' names, all right? The title of this one is Child Sex Trafficking. Co-conspirators.
Look at all the redactions.
And, by the way, I'm going to redact them here.
Oh, no.
Les Wexner is in this.
They redacted the redactions with black Post-it notes, and Thomas Massey just revealed it to the world live on TV. Oh, she is so cooked right now. If she doesn't lose her job over this one, I don't know what else, because she's not going to lose her job over releasing the names of the victims. Trump don't care about that, but you better not release the names of his allies.
Now, your your deputy attorney general said, oh, well, he appears hundreds of times in the files, but he doesn't appear in this file until I forced you to release it, where he's listed as a co-conspirator, not to tax evasion, but to child sex trafficking, not to prostitution, not to money laundering, child sex
Pam Bondi,
trafficking.
what do you got to say about that one?
And then finally, what we have
Why
here,
aren't you prosecuting this guy right now? Why isn't he going under a grand jury right now?
Of the FD 302 release. These are the documents that we need that you're holding on to and over-redacting because they have the names of the men who are implicated. How do we know? Because the survivors gave testimony to the FBI, and it's in there. And what happens when you go to the portal at the DOJ to look at what's behind this redaction? Another redaction. So we can't even see them. And then
they're hiding it
some
from
of these
Congress
files you
now.
pulled down from the website that we will never see.
I believe Wexner's name was listed more than 4,000 times.
Yeah, I already told you that. This is where he's listed as a
and he's still not being prosecuted.
Here's a political joke, and I need to give my answer on that.
We'll let the Attorney General respond, and then the gentleman can move to his next question.
It's my time.
Within 40 minutes, you asked me a question. Within 40 minutes, Wexner's name was added back.
Within 40 minutes of me catching you red-handed.
There was one redaction out
where
of
he's
over
listed as a co-conspirator.
and we invited you in. This guy has Trump derangement.
Oh, there it is.
He needs to
TDS.
be a politician.
There go-to.
I want you to watch the video.
Mr. Chairman, please restore his time and remind the witness of the rules here.
There is no credible information. None. If there were, I would bring the case yesterday that he trafficked to other individuals.
No evidence
as well?
whatsoever. Just millions of files of it.
My position is any victim who comes forward, of course, we would love to hear from them.
But you won't talk to them.
1-800-CALL-FBI. Did you ask Merrick Garland
Who
that
cares?
the last
Merrick
4
Garland's
years?
not the
Did
AG
you
anymore.
Talk about Epstein
I am
at
reclaiming
all
my
the
time.
last
I'm
4
glad you're
years?
asking about Merrick Garland.
You don't get to reclaim
because this
time when
is
you don't-
bigger than
when you can't
Watergate.
even- I don't answer a question the way you
goes
want.
over 4 administrations. You don't have to go back to
It's like a
Biden.
drunk
Let's
married
go back to
couple
Obama.
arguing.
Let's go back to George Bush. This cover-up spans decades, and you are responsible for this portion of it.
And that's
now,
where the
I want to know, at what
transparent-
point did the FBI and the DOJ decide that Lex Wessner was not a co-conspirator? Because our Epstein Files Transparency Act requires you, please put it back on the screen, please, to release the internal decision about whether to prosecute him or not, and it's not in the files.
They haven't done that.
It's not in the files for any of these other men.
Time of the gentleman has expired.
May she answer?
And he's a hypocrite because he voted against the ban that we were talking about on deep fake AI porn. Only 2 people voted against it, and you were one of them.
What's that got to do with Epstein?
The Dow right now is over The Dow is over $50,000. I don't know why you're laughing.